Okay, I'm trying to find it. Oh, oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. It's very late that I'm going live, but I just thought we'd get together for a little while tonight because a lot of people, it's still early afternoon for them. And they're an hour behind, so it's really not that late for the people in the middle of the country. And I am in the USA. What we do is just get together in my home, time to just chill and relax. We have really good chats. People come, really, really, really good chats. Just talk about things together. Wow, 19 people. I know you all have just tuned in, and I hope you stay. Just relax in my home with me. We'll get people in the chat, and if you could leave me a like, that would be really great because I'm trying to build this up with YouTube, and I have a very good algorithm with them and analytics, very well along. But they go by, oh, thank you. They go by the likes. Hi, Marisol. How are you? Thank you. So they go by the likes, and they like that. They look that over and decide whether they're going to give me visibility in YouTube. So you might be scrolling through shorts and come up with one of mine. And so that's what likes helps with. So I thank you. Somebody gave me one. It's a little bit late here on the East Coast of the United States. I'm in South Carolina. But people who are in New Zealand, it's actually Monday morning for them. It's Monday lunchtime for them. And in the middle of the country, they're an hour behind me, so it's only like 9:30 in the evening. Thank you for the like. Somebody just gave me another like. Yeah, I'm doing very well with YouTube as far as my visibility. I was scrolling through the shorts and came up with one of mine. That's very good. That means somebody else will, who could then find me, then could go to my channel and look at some of the videos I have. I have a potpourri of stuff. Yeah. Yes, Telly, you see that? Wait a minute, let me get it. Hold on, guys. Hold on, I'm just telling somebody that we're live. Um, it's 2:31, yeah. So there you are. Now the story behind this, I never had one before. I had a friend in Kentucky at the top by Cincinnati. And I used to go visit her all the time. And I saw a couple of these in her apartment. Yeah, that's what I used to use. So I asked her, I said, do you need, I would love to have, so she gave me this one. You can see it. She gave me this one. I've had it ever since she gave it to me. She's passed away. But I use it, and it really helps. I used to use a stapler. I didn't use a stapler, but I used to use a pencil, hold the pencil and scratch with the eraser end. So that's the story behind the back scratcher. I'll leave it there. Thank you, Telly, for being with Pete. At the end there's no one else, and I rely on your time zone to kind of help him. This is not an accident that he asked me. He's Hey, ERB. He asked me. He told me to find I could find the moderator. He said, "You do it," and stuff. I said, "I'm going to get you the best. You know that." I did, and you're one of them, Telly. And I thank you for being with Pete all that time today. The beautiful sunset. Thank you so much. Wellington Flights Live. There you are. ERB, Wellington Flights Live, Kevin? ERB, I've known a number of years in different channels. Yes, okay. And so, yes, you do know. Yes, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I hope so. Okay. And the dog, yeah. We just actually, before, that's why I'm late going live, because I wanted to go and tell Kevin some things. So he took Romeo for a walk and took me with him until his phone battery died, which I understand happening. Trust me. So here we are a little bit just to spend time. Well, we have nowhere to go and the rest of the night to get there. I 4 likes is extraordinary. I thank you, the people that have put those likes. ERB, you were paying attention, weren't you? He's so sweet. ERB, it's late for you because he's an hour after me. He's down in Brazil. So I know that, I understand that it's late and it's okay. And it's you probably have to go to work tomorrow, so I understand you. Yeah, right. I'm sorry I'm so late. I'm going to do it tomorrow, Monday, and we'll start earlier. I always make sure that I don't see anybody live streaming from over across the Pacific Ocean. I try not to do that. Although it's not the same thing as what they're doing, but I try to do that. So we'll get on a little early. I'll check to be sure that, what's going on over there. Um, I know there's nothing over on this side of the Atlantic because it's too late. So we'll see if we can get live tomorrow in the evening. But this is just a little bit to get together tonight. There's a lady was in the chat, Marisol. I don't know if she's still there, ERB, but she is a chatter that came in earlier. I love it. It's okay, Norm. It's not okay. You should be in bed. Oh, I have to say, I had a very okay, so I live in South Carolina, and this can happen down here in the homes. We have people that do bug spraying. I have the stuff to do it around the edge of the walls and everything rather than pay somebody. But we have a thing called a palmetto bug. And I just had one in my go on the carpet, and it hid, and I sprayed, and it probably will end up with its feet up by tomorrow morning on my carpet here. But it was just like, okay, there it was. I mean, it's not like there are a lot of these things. I'm very fortunate. House is really sound. But I'm going to check over here tomorrow. I'll have time. I'm going to check on the bookcase to the left of me here and just the bottom shelf. And I've got a couple of laptops and I'm just going to move them and probably put them in the closet in the bathroom on the shelf so that this area is a little more not cluttered. So we'll see. I won't go jumping up. Well, unless I see it, I may jump up and try to grab it. I tried, and they really can scurry. And they sort of flip. I think it was when they get sick from the stuff, they try to flip. It was flipping, so I think it got into something. And then that's how they end up on their back. Yeah, her name was Marisol. 5 likes. Oh, wow. And 6 people. There he is. Greg, look who's above you. A suggestion? Well, that's good. Yeah, Marisol. That was her name up on the top. If she was a watcher, she may have left. Greg, look who's there. Look who's there. That's so funny. Oh boy. Yeah, she might have. I'm just peeking around to see if I don't see that thing. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see it. It's sick. Okay, you're going to see me walk in front of the camera here. Okay, I've got it. I'm just going to put it outside. Okay. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. And sorry you had to see me dressed very poorly for just the evening on a Sunday evening. But I did get that bug. You're losing weight, Greg? If you're wondering what this is, Telly said he liked my back scratcher. It was laying over here, and he said he liked it. So I told him the story that it came from a friend up in Kentucky that has passed away since. And I saw she had 2 or 3 of them. So I asked her, oh, 6 likes. Oh my goodness. You guys are just so incredible tonight. I asked her, I said, you've got 3 of them. Can I have one? And she said, yes. She gave me this one. So Telly asked about it because it was laying over here. So I'm just leaving it right there. Okay, 7 likes. Wow, that's extraordinary. I've only been on for 17 minutes. That's amazing. So I did get that bug. I had one the other day, but I don't. That one has not come out. And this one was trying to flip them around on its. They flip them around because they're sick, and that's how you find them on their back. So I got him. So we're all good. I'm sorry you had to see my nasty body up there trying to grab this bug, but I didn't want to shut the thing off. I could have put it down. I could have shut the camera off. I'm sorry. I just, in the evening, 344 subs. You rich and famous. No, I don't know about the rich. I might be famous, to be very honest. I think a better word is blessed. There are extraordinary people that are in my life. Extraordinary people. Just extraordinary people in my life that care about me. And that's why I want to get together here on my stream and bring people into my world. You know, if you need to talk, come to the chat. You know, come to the chat and talk to these people. If you just need just to chill. You know, we're not trying to prove anything, or we're in my home, and just come and have a chat if you feel like you need to. Doing this keeps me from going and getting a snack in the kitchen too. Oh, I didn't have my little piece of pound cake for dessert. 344 subs. So I wonder if that happened tonight, ERB. If somebody subbing, if you see that button, it's either on the top or on the bottom. I see channels and it's in different places. It says subscribe. This is not membership and this is not money. This is you subscribing and then tapping the all button so you know if I post a video, a short, or go live. That's what subscribing is. Subscribing is going to help me reach my goals too with YouTube, so I can give watchers more they'll give me the opportunity to do more for people when we get together. So when we go out to the water, or we go to the park, or we go look at trees and flowers, I'll be able to give you more options as you watch in my channel by subscribing. And that's all subscribing does. It'll just give you a chance to know when we're doing this. You've stumbled on me, but you would have known it with a little drop down box, and you could have clicked on it or ignore it. They're not going to be hassled or anything. It just lets you know. My last stream, I had 4 drop down boxes of things that went live. I was doing this, so I didn't go and click, but that's all it is. It just lets you know. Greg was funny last night. He was saying, "Where's the RB and Matt Man?" Oh dear. Let me see. I think Pete made it home. I'm going to just open the text to him. Just got home. Oh, good, Bob. Okay. I am live. Please take hugs. All right, Pete made it. For those of you who know who he is, New York City Aviation, he's home safe. The day we go to the beach, I am bringing the spear in case I see Jaws. I gotta tell you that they just had on the news here. They showed a shark swimming, and they said that 2 children had been bit off one of our beaches. Yes, I know, but you're very good about doing that with your parents. In most cases, I see Jaws. I don't swim in the ocean at the beach. There's a pool here in my complex, and if I choose, I would go up there to that. I can go to the beach, and I'll go out on the pier and look down at the water, and we'll be doing that at State Park. I have to get my new year pass from them. I can get a year pass as a resident and a veteran. ERB with the little shark. So cute. Oh, look at that little shark. It's cute. Oh, you're something. That's what it's all about. Just having fun, relaxing, taking it easy. But there are around the pier now, I have to say, there are sharks swimming around because the fishermen, they've been told not to do it, throw scraps over into the water when they're fishing. And so that attracts them. They swarm around the pier and the pilings. And the beach is not that far right there where the water, and so then you go out on the pier and so I'm not going in to the water. I just, oh, and there was a guy who was trying to surf on the waves, and we had seen a shark kind of swimming not near the pier, but over, and we're yelling at him, "Shark, shark." He finally saw us, and we said, "Shark," and he went ashore and stopped what he was doing. Naughty, naughty, naughty. I just, I mean, I have this theory about doing some things that if you know this could hurt you, if it goes wrong, then at least right now I can walk and I have all my limbs. I mean, I don't know. I- At my age, too, I just, like snowboarding down a side of a mountain that's like a cliff and with rocks and everything. One wrong move, and you probably have your life changed. And I just don't see really the point in it. Kevin. That's Kevin from Wellington Flats Live. He's the owner host of it. He lives in Wellington, which is at the bottom of the North Island of New Zealand. Yep. The dog is Romeo. Romeo. Kevin is a very special friend to me. Long, very long story, so I won't bore you with it. He's a very special friend to me. Been a member of his channel, and he's just a special friend. Romeo, I don't Juliet. Oh, he's got a cat actually belonged to his son, but he inherited it. But it's not Juliet. Yes, he did, ERB. Kevin did save my life. Yes, he did. It's kind of incredible I mean, you think where New Zealand is and then the east coast of the United States, how that an ambulance ended up in my house. Yep, I told you the story. And I really don't think I'd be here if they hadn't taken me out that night. And no, they wouldn't have known if it wasn't for him. So it's amazing that I see the 7 likes now. It's amazing the things that can happen in your life and the connections you make. Romeo, indeed. Romeo. Yeah, that right down where you are, that airport with the G begins with, and there's a spotter SBGU or no, SGBR. And I didn't understand his little dog head icon thing, and I didn't understand anything about planes spotted. Yeah, that's it. 8 likes? Oh boy. And I didn't understand anything. I'd never seen this before. Never knew it existed. He's tired after his walk. There you are. Yeah, Romeo. So when you were away, Harry sent me a picture of Romeo on the couch. I can send to you, or she might have shown you. I said, "Where's Romeo?" And when you were doing with Sean at Wellington, and said, "No, Romeo is keeping me company on the sofa." And she sent me a picture of Harry. I can send it to you, Kevin. Okay. I didn't really understand it at all. And plane spotting, it is like, I didn't understand it. Kevin, you want to tell him? Kevin's watching, I think. He'll be having a birthday in, we had a birthday in January. His birthday's in January. Romeo's 5. They want to know how old you are, I think. Okay. Okay, I will do that, ARB. I will look at it. Capivara. Capivara. There you are. There's your answer, ERB. And doesn't look a day over 54. I think I will. Well, I didn't understand logo. I didn't understand. I knew something, and I knew somebody must have a camera, and so I figured that must be him. But I didn't. I just couldn't put it together. Yeah, we do have you beat. Well, he knows I'm going to be 82 in October. I see 7 likes now. I thank you for that. But he goes live sometimes. I'll get the notification that he's actually functioning, working the camera, moving it back and forth and stuff. But other time he's static, and he has a picture of the airport at the top, the little bit where you see the little planes moving around. But I just didn't understand it, really. And I used them to keep me company, believe it or not. Little story. I mean, so when I discovered this and realized that this was active, I thought it was a picture of a plane. And then it moved. I said, "Ooh." And as I realized that it's moving and somebody's doing this, I just thought, I'll just keep it and it'll keep me company. And a lot of times I fell asleep to watch this thing that was on the thing. So yeah, that really was a really start beginning of where I am now with this. I like to think I like to think I'm really blessed because there's so many people. Somebody just said something in a chat the other day really nice about me, and I don't really know that person, but they know me. So it's kind of weird when you don't know them, but they know you. And they said something really nice in the chat, and a bunch of people said something too. And it's really a blessing. It really is. For this lady, it's a blessing to have people like that. And if I can give back, which I try to do, try to love, care, if I can give back, then it's a win-win. I think that guy lives in a house right up on that hill. Perfect view of the airport. Oh, you can't beat that. I see at Wellington sometimes the houses, I go, boy, I could live right there, and you just look right at the airport. You could sit on your porch, set the camera up, and you got it made. Perfect views. And that guy, you can hear the planes landing over his house. The first time I heard that, I didn't know. I heard this noise, and I saw on the right runway the thing landing. I said, look at this. So he's in his porch or on his patio, or he's looking out his living room. He must live right there. It was a little bit crazy when I first found the Brazil channel. And the rest is history. I thank you, the people that are watching. If some of you have given me a like to help my YouTube, They already are treating me very well. They are showing my shorts, and when you scroll the main thing, my video pops up. So that's because of what you're doing with the likes and helping me out that way. And subscribing if there's a little button on the top or on the bottom on the phone. And if you see that subscribe, there's no money involved with that. Just click the little all bell and you'll know when I post a video, a short, or go live. That's it. Oh, let me see. What is this? Flight focus sound from Heathrow, also remote. I have not seen that one. There's only so much my eyeballs can take in. I see no Gabriel furballs. Remember to save them so I can sew myself asleep. Craig, you are crazy. Remember me saying that days ago. Pete from New York. You are one character, Craig. You're funny. Oh my word. Now, I haven't seen that Flight Focus. There's another one at LAX, Zulu, and he's static at the end of the runway somewhere. I can't figure out where he's doing that. There's nothing there. I can't imagine he just put his camera up in a tree. But I don't watch that either. There's a couple of them there, and I do watch a few from LAX when I have time to get there and do it. Gabriel Fur. I got a fur ball, actually. I think he let one up in my bedroom. I saw something. And I have to go after. Yeah, nobody. And there's another one at LAX, and there's a channel. And I asked the people in there, I said, does he talk? No. But he's showing the planes coming and going. I don't know. I think the reason we're here is the interaction. Hey, Rob. Yeah, it is late. You have to tell ERB to go to bed. ERB is an hour after me, and it's 11 o'clock. So he's an hour after me. So, but he came to be with us for a little while. Oh, Craig, what a nice thing to say. Oh, I'm so delighted too that you're helping my channel keep it positive. That's what, in case you don't know, the watchers, those people in blue are called channel moderators. They're volunteers, just people that I know that said, you know what, I'll help you in your channel and just keep it positive and friendly so that you can enjoy yourselves and come in and chat and feel comfortable and don't have to worry. I don't know if you've ever heard of the word troll, but there are people who troll and they purposely want to cause trouble. To be blunt, that's basically what it is. These people are going to help me avoid that in my chat. And I'm most grateful to them. You see them in blue. And they also can help you if you have questions about channels. There's Christine. There she, now see, it's the afternoon for them. And Rob. and Wellington. He had the day off. Yeah, he said Monday was he had the day off. He didn't have to go to worky. I have to just tell you what this again, so you know what it is. Telly asked me. I had it over here, and he said, "Oh, I like your back scratcher." So I got this from a friend of mine in Kentucky. When I visited her one time, I said, "You've got 3 of them. Can I have one?" She said, "Well, now let me see which one I'll give you." So she gave me this one. And so that Telly was asking me about it. So there it is. You have 11 likes? Oh my word. 11 under 45 minutes? This is extraordinary. I don't know how to thank you, the watchers you're watching, that you've joined, and you just chill. Just relax here. You're safe. It's okay. You're okay here. You're in my home, and it's okay. And thank you for the likes. That's really helping me with YouTube and the algorithm. I guess you use that word, analytics. I see positive things when I go and check on my channel. I also have found my own work. I call it my work. It's the things that I put on, videos, shorts, things that I think might make you laugh, smile, maybe cry. Um, and it's progressing very nicely with YouTube. So, and of course, the subscribe, that's going to help me get more things for the watchers. But I have to reach a certain goal. And you're helping me by giving me the subscriptions. No money, just tap on the screen if you're on the phone and hit the little all bell, the little bell, all, and you see my videos, shorts, and when I go live. There'll be a little drop down box that'll come at the top if you're in YouTube, and you'll know. You just click on that and you're here. Wait a minute. Ozzy flies Hayden. Oh, Hayden, are you here, Ozzy? Where is he? Oh, there he is. I see you now. Too busy yapping. I didn't see you. Good to see you, Craig. You were sorry I missed you. Ron Pete. That's back here to 11 likes. Okay, I'm just going back through the chat. So just you know, funny story. So Dave Frank was in the stream. And you know, Christine is helping me as a channel moderator here. And so Dave said something about, I said, thank you for letting me borrow Christine. And he said, that's okay, I'll send you an invoice, Barb. I told Christine about that. She said, I'll have to put him on the naughty stuff. It's so funny. There's some funny things. Just laugh and have a good time, everybody. Well, we don't want to go to the corner. We go to the naughty step. See, we go to the naughty step. We have to send Dave Frank to the naughty step because Christine didn't like that he was going to invoice me for borrowing Christine. Hayden, thank you for coming. You said you see 11 likes. I still see the 10, but that's this delay on YouTube. I would love to get to 350 subs. I would just love that would mean the world to me. To have those subscriptions, 350. That's they have a goal of 500 on one of the things that will help my channel. And that would really, if you can subscribe, you know, then all you do is you just know when something's happening on the channel. You'll get a little notification. It's called. Hayden, oh, 12 likes. Oh, thank you so much. Somebody just put a like on there. I see the 11 now, so I'm one behind you, ERB. I would like to get to 350, and it's possible to do it if 5 of the people that are watching subscribe. Well, 6. Because I think I have 344. It's important you realize there's no money. It's just notification. It's called the notification. The notification subscription. Thank you, Hayden. That's so nice for you to come by. Oh, Dave. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My ears were burning, Barb. Someone talking about, oh my goodness. Christine, help. How funny is this? How funny is this? Uh-oh. Hi, Dave. Yeah, I guess we were talking about you. My word. I hope Christine is here. Oh, help. Mr. Frank, you're going to the naughty step. Oh, well, Christine's right there with him, so she can. He has to take me to doctor, so we'll fix him. Too funny. Oh my gosh. See, Christine, we were talking about that, and I guess his ears were burning. Oh my gosh. What fun. So you watching you. So Christine is helping me as a moderator. And Dave was in there. I said, thank you for the loan of Christine for my channel. And he said he was going to send me an invoice to pay for the usage. And Christine didn't like that. So too funny. Funny stuff. Oh, you're cheeky to Kevin. Sorry. Little sip of zero sugar Coke. Now, what do you think those are? Red grapes. Red grapes. Red grapes. I love to have them with my tuna salad sandwich that I do my lunch and my potato chips. Yes, red grapes. Yeah, that's the way they used to make the wine. They used to stomp on the grapes. There's a tour that I could have taken when I was over towards Europe on American Museum of Natural History tour. And I could have gone to the place where in the old dress, the way the women dressed, and they stomp on the grapes. No, not sour. These are good. These are red grapes and they're delicious. I have to go to the store later Monday, my Monday. I need more grapes. Thank you all who are in here, have given me a like. Um, that really helps with YouTube. It just tells them that they should show some of my video or my shorts where people can stumble on it, perhaps as you have stumbled on me. I stumbled on myself one day. I was doing the shorts and scroll, and there was me at the supermarket with the clouds in the sky. So that's good. And then you explore the channel. So I appreciate that a lot. Really helps with YouTube. And subscribe really will help me get to that goal. If I could get to that 500, that's part of the goal. That'll give me a chance to do more things with the channel through YouTube. Let me read this. There's a saying in my oven. There's a lot of wine down here. You can go with your own feet. Oh, really? Really, ERB? Really? There's a saying. What did Rob say? Hi, Kev. Oh, Kev, I meant to ask you. So the throat is okay now, right? Yes, okay. Good. I also sometimes have an ache in my throat, but it just, I think it's probably my sinus that makes it sore. But that was something, all that streaming you did over there in Auckland. Wow. And Rob was there. That was lovely. I will. I will take a look at that. Let me see it. City, Caxias, do Sul. Okay. That's the da uva. Okay, Greg. How delightful to see. At this point, I see 14 people that have stumbled on the channel where we're just chilling and relaxing. We're joking around a little bit and having a good time. And you're certainly welcome to join the chat. I don't have a subscription restriction on it where you need to be subscribed. I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel to help me move towards my goal where I can do more things for the watchers. Great festival. ERB, am I any closer to 350 subscriptions? I see the heart going up. Somebody is pushing on that heart, and I thank you for that too. That's very sweet. 344. Oh, see, somebody's clicking on that heart. Oh, I see it going up. That's really sweet. Gwendolyn. Am I Jeannie? Yeah. You gonna tell him, Gwendolyn, or no? Ah, there you go. There, the cat's out of the bag. Yeah, my other name, I guess now is Jeannie. It's okay. It's Jeannie, and that was given to me by Pete from New York City Aviation. I guess he figured because I helped him put everything together in the beginning, that he thought of me as like his genie in a bottle type thing. So he calls me Jeannie. And so that's kind of sticking now a little bit around people getting to know it. Why are you up? And is Silky asleep? Oh, excuse me, Horatio. Oh, jeez. I'm so confused. Yeah, we have to send ERB to bed. 12 likes. Thank you so much. Coming up on an hour. Having a good time. He's snoring? He snores? Oh, wow. Snoring Silky. $13. Oh, that's so sweet. In an hour, I almost can get to 15 likes, and I'm hoping I can get to 350 subs. And that's incredible for me to think of those people that have done that. And so subscriptions, all it does is let you know by a little drop-down box that we're live. So you can come again if you so choose. And we're not just going to be in my house. We're going to go out to the ocean and go to the pier at the park. And we'll go around. We sit in the garden. You can sit out in my driveway and look at the trees and the sky and watch the planes go over on the glide path. ERB. You're in your bed. Yeah. You know, it's raining. The rain will help you go to sleep. The sound of the rain helps you go to sleep, I think. I have those videos on my channel. If you go to my channel and click videos and scroll down, you're going to see thunderstorms, heavy rainstorms. You're going to see a hurricane that passed by. And I stood up on my front door and got some of that. And yes, I've had people tell me that they just keep listening to it over and over, loops, the short or the video, and they fall asleep to it. You can also see me trapped in my car by rain. I got a lot of views on that. People like to see me being tortured and trapped in my car. I just got a drop down box because I'm subscribed to a thing in California, a press reporter that likes to go around and follow um, the events in Venice Beach with the homeless. And I'm subscribed, and he's now apparently posting something or something. I got the drop down box. That's all subscription does. It lets you know that later, if I can't sleep, I might go check that out. So that's what subscribing does. Just what I saw, the drop down box. And it just told me that he has posted something or he is at this point live, although I doubt that at the hour that it is. He usually videotapes during the day. So he's probably posted something from today where he follows the police and the crews that do this, that try to clean up the beaches. So subscribing will do that for my channel. You'll know when I post a video or short or go live. Ooh, I like thunder. Well, I sort of like it. On the phone, no, you don't have all the icons. Um, Gwendolyn, it's so funny. Okay, Christine, take care of you, and thank you again. Thank you for helping Pete, and thank you for coming here. You're a sweet doll, so darling. Thank you. Yes, keep dancing. Take care, dear lady Christine. She's quite amazing because not only did she agree to help me at my channel to keep our chat just a way fun and friendly, but she also helps Pete at New York City Aviation when I asked her, and she agreed to help him. It's quite a lady. Smartphone isn't so smart. Yeah, B, did you say you were going to bed or no yet? He go. Oh, I have the same thing. The phone is plugged into a thing through my Spectrum. And I really only have the house phone for an emergency. If I fall, I probably can get to that phone here in the living room to get help if I don't have my cell phone with me. But I mostly use my cell phone, and there was a discussion. It is an Android, but it's a Google Pixel, and the camera is extraordinary on these Google Pixels. And I'm very happy, and I can get to the things that people with an iPhone go, I don't see the join button. I don't see the dollar sign. Well, I see it, all of that. And so I'm very happy with this. Brian, look at you. I don't use my landline, and nobody has the number but my brother. So when it rings, I don't answer it, but it's there in case I fall. I could make my way to it. It's low enough on a shelf. It's the only reason I have it. Brian, I don't know if he's still here because he's got things that he's been doing, but Kevin was here. Kevin was here. We're just laughing and having a good time. I hope you gave me a like, Brian. Put you on the naughty step if you didn't. Yep. His trademark. Mini Steve Irwin. Yeah. Well, now watch ERB. It should go up because Brian is doing his thing. I see the 13. Yeah, now. Brian, what did you say back here? Okay, wait a minute. The man in the hat. Okay, going to like. Okay. There it is. He did it. Thank you, Brian. He did it. He did. Thank you, Brian. Oh, yeah. Sometimes Brian will get a hold of me on Messenger while he's on his boat out in the water somewhere, anchored. And then there was one time that he put me on I was scared I was going to fall because it's slippery and into the water, but he put me down and then he went into the water. And he was swimming by the boat in the water, and I could see this. Dre, hey, Dre. I saw you the other day, Dre. When you went, I think I said hello, but I was just kind of watching. You had quite a few wrenches in there, so I just kind of hung out and didn't say much, Dre. ERBC in the one, just basically an hour. That's extraordinary that the 16 likes. Okay, Dre. You know what's what? So when you're live, and I'm said hello, um, I see you look up at me, And I think you know I'm there. I told you I would try to be there for you. So it's kind of a very, Dre is kind of a special person that I stumbled on. But now I don't stumble because now I have his logo on my subscriptions. So I can see the little red dot and I know when he's live. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Being in here is the best medicine, Dre. Being around people. Yeah, Barb saying all loves. Yeah, I'm going to have another hour before school. Okay, Gwendolyn. Give Silky a bit when you go over, just give him a big hug. He'll go, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" You say, "I'm giving you a hug for Barb." I see 16 likes. So I stumbled on, I mean, literally, I was just doing the shorts, and they will show live people that are live on a short. And so I saw it, and there was this guy there. So I clicked watch live, and I've been hooked ever since. And I subscribed, and now I know I see the drop down box when I'm live that he's going live. That's what subscribing does. It lets you know when a channel is posted a video, a short, or goes live. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. You're working. Oh, he's a mailman, Brian, and he likes to. He likes to. I've seen him this routine. He took me one time with him a little for a little while. It was like, okay, that's really cool, and he does this, and it's yeah, we are on the east coast of the United States, in case anybody's wondering. Rib Rob. Yeah, Brian is in Australia. The other ones are in New Zealand. Just in case anybody's curious, as we're sharing here tonight at my home, feel free to please subscribe to my channel and then go see my videos and shorts. I've got some things that I snow in South Carolina. Snow. You probably want to click on videos and then scroll down, scroll till you see snow and South Carolina. Um, I've got rainstorms, I've got fun things. I think people would like it. And that's why I'm trying to post things. Subscribing just lets you know when it happens. When you subscribe, it just lets you know it happened. Then, if you like what you see here, you'll come back. I have seen that area. Brian has shown me. Well, I actually saw it live when he was with Kevin and was showing him, and you could see the city along the beach, all the buildings. It's really quite. Yeah, I don't know where Gabriel is. Um, I don't see him. I think he's in his room, which is the front guest room. Yeah. Yeah. Brisbane. Yeah, that's where there's a plane spotting channel in Brisbane. Kangaroo. Yeah, I have. Yeah, when Kevin visited you, you took him to. There were the kangaroos right there. This isn't fenced off area. They're just sort of right there. And I said, so could they just like walk over to your house? And yep. Okay. So you're gonna walk out your front door and there's a 6-foot kangaroo standing in front of you. Okay. All right. He said sometimes when he's delivering the mail, he'll come up in front of a house and there'll be a kangaroo just resting on the grass in front of the house. Really? Okay. Okay. I have, if somebody wants to see a picture of a kangaroo, just get in touch with me. I have some pictures that they sent me. He just walked down and he says, now here's the edge of the farm. And there are the kangaroos, just right there. Right there. And so Brian, you're funny. Bucket list is to get to New Zealand and Australia before, the earth is on top of me. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody else watching here that's been to Australia. You can talk to that Brian there. Ooh. Ooh. And there you go. New Zealand again checking in from the lower island. NZ1 Aviation. That's Mike. That's Mike. High tide. Oh, what are we talking about? High tide? Wait, let me just say. High tide. High tide is a very special location at the Wellington Airport and extremely important to me and to my friend Kevin. I think Telly is still there. Yeah, there he is, Telly. The back scratcher. Yeah, what he's talking about, Telly, is this. So I had it over here and it was just laying here, and Telly said he likes the back scratcher. So I told the story of a friend of mine in Kentucky that I used to go see, 10-hour ride, and she had passed away last year. But so I go up there and I'm in her apartment and she's got 3 of these. So I said to her, is there any chance I can get one? Because I itch on my back sometimes. She thought about it and she said, okay. And she gave me this one. I think it was a handmade, but she chose to give me this one, and I do use it. So that's what Telly's talking about, the back scratcher. You saw it was laying over here on my coffee table. So I brought it over here so he could really see it. So that's When you see the back scratcher, that's what he's talking about. Yes, Erlanger, exit 184, it's Route 237, Greg. There's a Comfort, if you go off, on the left side, there's a Comfort Inn near the 75. If you go to the right, you go down, it goes down the hill. Go down a hill. And she was at the bottom of the hill in an apartment complex. This was a while back, ERB, that she passed away. But I knew her for 20 years and made many a trip up there. Rob, I have that picture where you took Kevin on that walkway and he got a picture of the splash. I have that picture. But that's where it is, Greg. Yeah, that route, I think it's 237 is that road. I don't know the name. And if you make a right, you go down and then it goes down the hill, down. And then it sort of at the bottom of it levels off. And there's an apartment complex on the right, brick, about 3 buildings. She was in there. And her son is a police officer in Covington. I think he still is. I don't know because I don't have any communication, but at that time he was. I think that's it. Stevenson Road. It's 230. It has a route number on the sign on 70. It's 237, I think. Greg. There's a Comfort, and if you go off the ramp, you're going north. You go off the ramp and then make a left, go over the top of 75. There's a Comfort Inn on that corner. That's the road. Instead of going left over 75, I made a right and went down and it's hill, down the hill. I did it one time when it was snowing. And one time I went there and it was really bad. And I just stayed in the hotel. I told her I can't risk it to slide down that hill and crash. But it's that exit 184 maybe. And as I said, if you went off the ramp and went over 75, there's a Comfort Inn there and a Waffle House. I would go off the ramp and make a right and go down towards her. Okay, ERB, thank you so much for coming and helping in the channel. You know the Waffle House, right by the Comfort Inn, Greg. And then there's a traffic light, and you make a left, and you go down, and there's a Chinese restaurant, a Golden Corral, all down there we used to go to. Yeah, thank you, ERB. Thank you for taking care of my chat and contributing to it. That's funny, Greg. Wow, that's a small world, isn't it? That you know that area where she was. And I stayed at that Comfort Inn. I usually go check. I'd get there around 6. I'd leave my home in South Carolina at around 6:30 in the morning and start driving. And I'd make a stop for gas before I went across the mountains, the Rocky Mountains. Not the Rocky, Great Smoky Mountains there by Asheville. I'd always gas up because there's nothing there on that road. And so it took me about 10 hours, and I'd go to the hotel, check in, and then go across 75 down that hill to where my friend lived. So you can try to figure out where I'm talking about, Greg? I mean, it's kind of funny that you know where that is, where she was, and I used to go there. I didn't like the ride 75, long ride through up, long ride, but I enjoyed riding. And a lot of times she would talk to me on the phone, and that would pass the time. And I think it was exit 184. I'll go off the ramp to the right, go to the left over 75, the interstate, into the Comfort Inn, get checked in, then tell her I'm coming, and then go back out and go over 75 and continue down that road down the hill. Yeah, I used to try to go up like once every 2 months to see her. Um, I actually had her come here once. I flew her here, and she was here for like a week and a half. And then she got involved with a gentleman, and they both drove the 10-hour down. They knew how to do it because I had told them what to do. And she came here. And then from then on, I would go up to see her. She really couldn't, um, and she got very sick. And she passed away in her sleep one night. I think you know Covington, Greg Covington. She took me through that. And that's where her son was a cop. Yes. Brian, he's so funny. Well, we're just here to have a good time. I Oh, Fort Mitchell. Well, that no, oops, I hit the button. No, I don't know that, but and I haven't been up there since, obviously. I have no reason now. I used to go up over to Columbia and 26 north up into North Carolina, then 40, and it goes across the mountains. And then around Knoxville, there's a little bypass, it's about 7 miles, and catch 75 going north. I'm not sure why it would happen, and it could be a glitch in YouTube, but I think I lost a like. Yeah, you weren't here, Brian, long enough. I mean, I told Kevin, if you're going to make the effort, I really hope that he can stay so that we could, go to some of the things that I think would be fun. I would like to take him on that Sky Wheel, the original one by the ocean. You can Google that. It's by the ocean. Um, the Myrtle Beach promos probably show that as one of the, shall we say, come-ons to tourism come here. And I want to take him to the Myrtle Beach where I had the interview with Eric. I want to take him to the park and out on the pier. And just, you need time to do that. I want to take him to Broadway at the beach and show him some of the things there. And there are stores. He might want to buy a gift or two for the family. And there's a whole new area they put in. They took down the movie theater. Very disturbing. I didn't like that. But they've put something up, but with tourists there, it's impossible. I can't walk it. But I will wait until the tourists are gone, and then I will park where I can park close and go check it out. I've already got a couple of other places. I've got a little bistro that opened, and I'd like to take him to that. And there's just some things, but you really need the time. You can't, like you. I find you at 7 o'clock at night, and that's it. At 10 o'clock, you're gone. It's not long enough. Not long enough. Not long enough. Put you on the naughty step. So now the like is back up to 16, which means it's 17 that ERB said, because we're one behind. I'm not sure why I lost it before, but I would ask people that if you are here and you have been sitting here and you're having a little bit, come and chat. That's what it's for. This isn't just a closed little community here where these are my friends, but you're welcome to come and say hello. Where are you from? You've got New Zealand here. You've got Australia here. These are, that NZ1 Aviation, that's New Zealand. Can talk to him about that. You got Wellington, that's New Zealand. That he's on the top island. You got Brian, who's over in Australia. Oh. So how do I know all these people? From the plane spotting that I'm involved in. Plane spotting. If you look at my channel, you see my plane channel in the description. Sky Wheel. I want to take him, Brian. It's a really nice view of the ocean. And it's not, and the gondolas are air conditioned in it. So it's very nice. I've taken people in there before that have come to visit me. Then we go to the Land Shark, which is right next to it, to eat. Get a nice burger and fries or a sandwich, Coke and stuff, relax. Right there by the ocean. You can see the ocean. There's also a thing called the Outback Steakhouse. I told the people there story. So I told the people there, the lady, I said, let me ask you a question, ma'am. She said, yes. I said, how many times here at this Australian Outback has a bona fide, real deal Australian walked through that front door? She said, well, I don't think I've ever myself, maybe the other people have, had somebody from Australia come here. I said, aha, you better be working that day. That's about to change. And she laughed, and I said, I have a friend, and he's coming. And I'll bring him here. Real deal, not like, you know, all us Americans coming in here and tourists from Minnesota. I'm talking about real deal. Steve Irwin, Australian, comes through that door. She was all excited. And Brian didn't stay. So I'm going to take Kevin and go out and tell him it's New Zealand. It's not Australia, but it's New Zealand, but it's close. I really was looking forward to taking you there. I thought you were coming, spend the night, and then I was going to see you in the daytime. Or you were going to drive up to end up being around 4 o'clock. Then we could go eat. Then you go to the hotel, and then you could leave the next day. That's not what happened. But I was sorry about it too, because I really, that lady was excited. She said, "So he lives in Australia?" I said, "He's bringing his family." Yes, bona fide. And because it was funny when I said to her, "It's the Outback Steakhouse, but we're all us Americans, and you see them going out and eating. Well, we're going to take Mama out for dinner and stuff, and there are tourists and stuff. But from Australia, halfway around the world." So she was all excited about that. She said, "Oh boy, that'll be really interesting." She said, "I said, well, I'll let you know, and I hope you're working so you can meet him." Rob, he's the real deal. Yeah, we should have tried to figure out how to get you part way or something. Camp in a whole. See, he had an itinerary. He had it the way he wanted it. But if you could have left Florida and just left around noon after lunch and then stayed in a hotel and finished the trip up to me the next day, it could have worked. But hopefully, I'll be able to, if Kevin can make it here next year, well, I'll be able to take him. I, the last time I was in there was, and it's been that long, when Eric and I were there from Mac Aviation for my 80th birthday. I welcome anybody that can come. I'll try to help you. If you think you're going to come here, I can scope out the hotels and find kind of the best ones. I think around Broadway at the beach. If you go to the ocean, you're going to pay 400 a night to see an ocean view. If you see a room to go facing this way, no, you won't. But to get the ocean view and the balcony and stuff, I mean, it's expensive. Um, you can go to the ocean and but sleep not near the ocean. It's cheaper. That's Comfort Inn and Suite sleep ins too that are not right near the ocean. We have a Hard Rock Cafe here, Greg, at Broadway at the beach. Broadway at the beach is a tourist trap, but that takes a day. really. Um, if you want to look in all the stores and look at the stuff, it really does. And there's water there, and there's an aquarium. The aquarium, I took Eric in it. It's really huge. You can Google that at Myrtle Beach, the aquarium. They expanded it, and there's a thing you walk through under the water, one of those tunnels, and they've got sharks swimming over the top of your head. And I mean, right over the top of your head. So it's quite a lot of fun. Tourists come, places to eat, simple places to explore American food, or places that we can go where you can get something else. I have been to England. I have been out of the US. I have been on a tour um, through in the Mediterranean, Turkey, and all of this stuff that I did with the Museum of Natural History on a boat. It started in Italy and went down and over. And then I've been on a tour actually in Scotland, England, on a bus tour. That was it. I felt would like to go to New Zealand. I just being realistic, I don't think my health will help me to do that. I just don't know. I haven't given up yet. That was very amazing because I knew what you looked like, but and then I'm sitting in my car by the hotel, and I'm just sitting there, and I see this guy starting to walk towards me wearing the Wellington Flights Live T-shirt, and I went to myself. I said, "Oh my gosh, there he is." So I got out of the car. He came over, and this Australian can hug like he never been hugged before. And then we went into the hotel. He finally got the stuff out of the car, and I kept nagging him. I said, "Where's the T-shirt? Where's the hoodie? Where's the T-shirt?" "Yeah, it's in the bag." "Where? What bag? Let's go. Go, go, go." We finally got into the room, and I said, "Now, where is it?" And he's digging around, digging around. He finally found the bag. And I said, "Don't take it out of the bag. I want to take it out of the bag." And I did take it out of the bag. And I had a hoodie and a T-shirt from Dear Kevin at Wellington Flights Live with his logo on the back and on the front. Treasures. Little just stories. These are the kind of things that are fun to share. And I have pictures. I could understand him. Surprising. I understand when he talks to me on Messenger. So, he doesn't do it like Steve. Do my, not you. It do Aggie like that accent. I could understand him. The main thing is that I got the best hug that I've ever had, I think, from a man who came halfway around the world to do it. You've never had an Australian hug. Now I can hardly wait to get my New Zealand hug. Yeah, crikey. Steve Irwin used to say that all the time. Crikey, that alligator? Oh, she's a deer. She's a deer, he would say. It's a deer. It's an alligator. Well, it's a deer. Crikey. Yep. Yeah, he came walking across the park from, he was on the wrong side where I wasn't parking. I saw this guy coming across, and I said to myself, oh my gosh, that's him. I got out of my car and got the hug of the lifetime. What is this 12 apostle thing you're talking about? That I missed while I was yapping? That certainly intrigues me. If you can try to explain it, it is on south coast of Australia, gorgeous region. Oh, so that's the name of the place? Oh, wow. Okay, and there's probably waves on the rocks. I love the waves on the rocks. Oh dear. You think about all the beautiful things there are to see, and you wonder if you're ever going to get to see them before you're no longer here. And these things will go on and continue when you're no longer here. Wow, Greg. I'll try to find that after. Wow. So many things to share, so many things to see. So much. And everybody that's watching right now, if you're different than the ones that were here before, if you would help me with YouTube by liking this channel tonight, then YouTube checks the lives and they see how many likes there are. and decides whether I'm worth visibility within the YouTube shorts and videos that people stumble on. So if you would do that, I would be very grateful. I think what we'll do is we're almost 2 hours. So when we get to where I have about 10 minutes, and then we'll stop. And I plan to be here tomorrow night earlier. If you subscribe to the channel, you're going to see a drop down box when I go live. And if you fancy to come back and then join in the chat. Okay, yes, Brian, do that. Can you do that? Yes. And I will also try to find it. And ERB gave me some things to look up too. So if you would like to help me with YouTube, so that when they look at this later, they go, oh, well, she was live and oh, she had likes. Okay. So they'll put one of my shorts or a video in where somebody can find it. And if you subscribe, you won't have to guess. You'll know. You just get a drop down. I've had a couple of drop down boxes of people live while I'm live. And it's just, I would have, if I wasn't and I was just in YouTube, I would have clicked on it and gone to their live. And I would love for that and for you to be a part of this community. It's very friendly people. You click live. I think you did, Brian. Don't do it again because then it takes it away. And if you subscribe, then that's easy. You just hit the little all bell and you get it. If I put a video or a short or go live, you'll know it. Oh, that's that lady. She's live now. Or, oh, she just posted a video. Let me click and it takes you right to the video. That's what subscribe is. It's really for the viewer to get around instead of guesswork. Oh, let me scroll. You can get to where you want to go because if you subscribe, you're going to see my logo under subscriptions across the top of your screen. And you'll see a red dot if I'm live. It'll be a black dot if I'm not. But you can click on that and open the channel still too and click on videos or shorts and see some of my work. I think I have fun things. Getting trapped in my car in the rain is a fun thing. Everybody loved that. Got a lot of views on that. And I had a broken window on my car from a landscaper, and I got 1,600 views on that. They thought that was fun. That's okay. I'm glad. I have a snowstorm in South Carolina. It doesn't snow in Myrtle Beach, but it did. 4 inches. Okay, well, we've got about 5 minutes, I think, and that will be a 2-hour stream. And I'm hoping that when I go out of this, I see more likes and more subscriptions. I am trying to reach a goal that I can provide watchers with more things once I get the goal with YouTube. 17. Okay, so that's really nice. Somebody made another like. I think what YouTube does is they have people, and it's Google, and look, and they are going to analyze, okay, this person only got 1 like. Well, I guess they don't like that channel. So we're not going to put one of her shorts there. But I have actually gone in the shorts and I'm scrolling, and there was one of mine. The supermarket with the clouds above and the music. And so if I stumbled on it, that means somebody else can. And that's good because then you find me and you find these people and get in the chat and just relax. Suze, Hey, darling. Well, there's the other like, I bet. Sue's just dropped in to give a like to the video. I'm chatting with my daughter at the moment. We're gonna go in about 5 minutes. Sue's, we're gonna be here tomorrow earlier. Um, it was late tonight because I was with New York City Aviation while he was streaming. As you know, I help him in that channel a lot. Try to help him. And so it was a little late by the time I got set up and everything. But we'll be here tomorrow. I'm hoping to go live tomorrow and possibly, 18 likes. Oh, that's extraordinary. Thank you so much to I see Ted watching. If you give me the like, then when YouTube looks at this, they'll say, okay, so people enjoyed the channel. If you will go look at my channel, look at my videos and shorts, please go see it. I've got all kinds of things. It's potpourri. It's just all kinds of things that I think people might like. If I see a thunderstorm, I'm going to record it and put it on here. So I have thunderstorms, I have rainstorms, and all kinds of things that I think are just interesting to watch. It can rain here really hard, and I have that on my channel. I think it's enjoyable. I'm trying to find things that are fun to look at. So likes are going to help YouTube to give me that visibility. You've already done amazing things for me, and I do come across my shorts at YouTube, which means somebody else will. So I can bring people in to give them pleasure and a little bit of love and a little bit of softness and just relaxing. And the subscription is going to let you know I've had 3 drop down boxes so far of subs that I have, that I know that one was live, another was live, and another one posted a video. But I could have clicked on them and gone to those places very quick and very easy, if I so choose. And the fact I subbed is because I want to go to those places. So hopefully you will do that for me. Give me those subscription before we all go. And 18 likes, I see. It could be 19. And that's extraordinary. I thank everybody that's done that. Let me just say that I've created this channel to just be a place where people can come and relax and just talk about anything and get involved in conversations and just feel good for a little while. Forget about the doctor appointment. Forget about Tuesday, I have to get a shot in my eye. I get it to make sure I don't bleed. So forget about those things, or bad news, or cruddy job, or whatever. That's why I created the channel, just to have fun things. If you read my description, you'll see my plane spotting channels listed in there, and you can look at that. That I'm going to be getting back out. I was very sick a year ago, and it's taken a while. I'm going to be getting back out to the Myrtle Beach International Airport and doing live from there. So there's a lot to see and things to enjoy. And that's what I hope to bring to your lives. Just a little bit of pleasure, a little bit of peace and calm. So with that, I say thank you to the moderators for the channel. Greg is here. Christine was here. ERB was here. So thank you. Greg has just stuck it out. Thank you, Greg, for watching over my channel and watching over my chat. Much, much grateful for you to do that for me. And thank you for everybody that's given me a like, and those that are still watching. I wish you well. The people in the chat, Brian, and all of you. You have my affection, and let's get together again tomorrow night if you can, and I will see you then. Thank you all so much. Be safe. Have a wonderful night. Good night. Bye bye.